Hello, I'm Sahar. I'm 21 and I'm learning an abundance of things in this here life. Sorry, I'm talking like in my fake professional camera voice. It's gonna go away soon. Um, I crave a community on a long form social media platform, also known as YouTube, maybe a podcast one day, or maybe Spotify. I don't know how that shit works. We're not thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead. So yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to yap. This is my second episode of the iPad Chronicles. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just chilling. I don't like to edit, so this will not be edited. I actually am showing off today because I decided to change out of my house hoodie, which is right here. I do still have my stained gray sweatpants on. That's whatever. And I decided to put a headband on and to come on here, lips already semi-moisturized. All right, today's topic. So, I disappeared again. Disappeared from where, you may ask? I decided last year, March, that I wanted to, after my fourth hiatus on social media, I decided I wanted to come back and I wanted to do content. And I wanted to take the route of just going through with content, building a community on mostly Instagram, because TikTok I had already lost hope in TikTok. Okay, sister, I've been trying for years. I lost hope so long ago. I wanted to build a community on Instagram, and I decided I wanted to come back, and I posted content for a month straight. Every single day, a piece of content every single day for a month straight. Then I flamed out, and now I disabled my Instagram again in November, and it's hurting my chest to even say the word Instagram. So, let's get into the why. Oh wait, the topic. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Again, I'm not good at this. The topic is why I deleted all my main social media platforms every time I build a community and take content. Okay, so we're going to talk about today why I deleted all my social media platforms after trying to build a community and take content seriously. And why I disappeared again, because it all wraps up into one another, I think. So let's start with some backstory. All right. I've always had a love-hate relationship with social media. Now, I didn't really, when I was younger, probably the years of like 12, younger than that. I started on social media young. However old I was in like 5th grade till approximately like 10th grade, maybe a little like maybe 9th grade, I was an extreme oversharer. Oh my gosh. I was an extreme oversharer. Don't get me wrong, but in my like 11th and my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year of high school, I was still an oversharer, but it was more like the sad shit, okay? But prior to that, I was an extreme oversharer. I had went through my actual, like, you can go through your archives of your stories. I had went through them on my main social media not too long ago, and I was like, wow, I was posting this on my main page, like, and maybe that's just like the ego of being, maybe that's just the ego of how things have developed on Instagram, because I feel like everything has shifted on Instagram specifically, like the breadth of Instagram has shifted the older we got. So now I'm just like, what was I talking about? Why are you posting this? Why are you posting this? I remember one time I got caught up. This is a little side story. I got caught up in like my first relationship, the first relationship I had with a girl, because I posted something about Evil Spawn, which is like my like ex my ex that popped in and out. Anyways, I put something about Evil Spawn on my Instagram close friends, and I got caught up. But it was like, why are you posting this? And like, you don't even act like this. You don't really feel like this. So like, why are you posting these things? And long story short, I was an oversharer for a long time on social media. I finally took my first break off of Instagram my 12th grade year. I want to say my first real break after I graduated high school. I'm sorry. I was off of that bitch for a year and a half. You couldn't get me on that app. You could not get me on that app. I don't want to be on that app. I was on TikTok still, but Instagram, like, I just couldn't do it. A year and a half gone, completely gone. came back for probably 3 to 4 months, left again, baby. Wasn't going to work. Nope. So my whole year of being 19 and half of being 20, I did not have social media. Came back on social media, this 5 month mark of me being 20 was on there up until this year, which was last year, 2025, November of 2025, maybe October. I deleted it again. I was holding on for so long. I wanted to delete my social media for so long. And you couldn't tell me when I got back on it this go around in April of 2025 or March of 2025 that I wasn't about to do my biggest one. And still to this day, people are asking me like, where did you go? Like, I love your content. And I don't really know if they're just saying that because like they know me kind of, or because it's just like a topic to talk about, or like my mom brought it up and like my cousin says something to her mom says something to me. Like, I don't know if they're just saying these things because they're supposed to say these things. They're not supposed to, but that's neither here nor there. I guess that's a topic for another day. But yeah, that is the backstory of the gaps that I was taking. I also had a spam because for some reason oversharing on one page just wasn't enough, and oversharing on the close friends just wasn't enough. So I had to go on the spam and the spam close friends. I have not had a spam in the longest. I deleted my spam after high school too, and I got back on that bitch for 2 weeks, October of 2024, and I was like, oh, I'm on this bitch acting a fool, and everybody's just being freaked out in my DM. Like, everybody's only on here to perceive me in a certain way, and I'm acting exactly how y'all want me to act. I'm deleting it. Deleted the spam. I never look back. I never look back on the spam. You'll never catch me on the spam. I'm so sorry. That is insane. You'll never catch me back on the spam. I just was on there acting a rat's ass. And I think everybody does it, but like, that's the problem. Everybody does it. Why are we normalizing this? Anyways, that's enough about the spam, because I could really, really, really go down a rabbit hole about the spam. I'm not going to lie. So, again, I've taken all of these breaks, and I've always had this relationship with social media where it was like, oh, I hate you, but like, I love you. Like, I want to get away from you, but it's sucking and pulling me in. And it's like, again, just being young and going through these phases, and like everybody being on social media and everybody oversharing and everybody having these feelings about Instagram, and TikTok, I was oversharing mad, heavily stupid on TikTok, okay? I still do, but on my private page where like not many people can perceive me, but I am getting a little clone or whatever. So, I didn't know why I hated social media, and for a while, I only just used to say I hated social media, but now that I'm figuring out that my purpose seems to have something to do with community, and the way to really engage people and create a community is through social media, it's like, okay, we need to get to the nitty gritty, because yeah, Instagram is the problem, but Instagram is not the problem. What the fuck is going on inside? Because it's an app. It's not doing anything to you that you don't want it to do, right? So I have been sitting back and thinking, of course, it's the comparison. For a while, I didn't really understand when people would say that comparison is the thief of all joy, but who I was when I got back on social media March of 2025, and who I was when I deleted social media November of 2025, again, two different people. It's like when I'm off of it, and even now, things are becoming clearer for me. What I want to do is becoming clearer for me. My thoughts are becoming clearer for me, and who I am, and what is real, and what is me just comparing myself to false people or false ideals. Like, it's all becoming clearer. Like, what is real and what isn't real is, like, my voice is getting louder and others are getting quieter, right? And I have been off of social media for like, it's been 3 months now again, but I never noticed that stems from me looking at other people and thinking about how I'm behind in life, or how they're ahead of me, or, oh, I should have this opportunity, or I should be getting these things. Why are they getting these things and I'm not getting things? Or, oh, you need to get up. Oh, you need to go do this. Oh, you need to hustle more. Oh, you should be in Belize. Like, I don't even want to go to Belize. Maybe I do want to go to Belize. I don't know if I want to go to Belize. Like, I didn't do any research on wanting to go to Belize, but like, now I want to go to Belize because, bitch, what are you doing in Belize? I don't know. What are you doing in Belize? Like, oh, I should be in the gym. Oh, my body should look like that. Like, whatever the case may be, like, Instagram specifically and TikTok as well. But, like, I don't know why, but when I hate, oh, it's hard. I hate Instagram specifically. That's where my, like, real vendetta is. That's where the real beef, like, lies, right? So, I'm comparing myself. Didn't realize that until I probably like this on this specific hiatus, right? Another thing I realized is that I don't like being perceived, right? And even though I have this thing where it comes to certain shit, I put myself, like, I do exposure therapy, right? I had social anxiety. I went and got a serving job. I still have social anxiety. So I put myself through hell. And, like, it helped for sure. But, yeah, I went and got a job because because I believe in, like, if I'm scared of it, it depends on what it is, right? But in that case, if I'm scared of it, I'm going to do it, right? I had a fear of being perceived. I have a fear of being perceived on social media. This was before I knew I had this fear or before this was something that really affected me. But I was like, in the midst of me posting on social media for those couple months that I was on social media, I was still doing it anyway, though. Because I'm in my head like, oh, they might not like this and they might not like that. Oh, I might be being too Joe. I might be being too friendly. I might be too perky. I might be too excited. Like, maybe I don't need to be this excited about this specific thing. Like, and in a way, I was still doing what I wanted to do, but also I was allowing how people would perceive me to dictate the content that I was putting out, which leads into my next point, which was, this is why people edit, huh? To trim this part out. Which leads to my next point of being fake on social media. It wasn't me. Like, it had some of me in there, don't get me wrong. And I was being real to the extent that my brain was allowing me to, like, realize was real for me, if that makes sense. So in a moment, it was all genuine and it was me. But when I sit back and looked at it, like, I don't want to do lifestyle content of me going out to parties or me going to different events. I want to talk about life. I'm very wise, and I'm one of the very few people in life that pay attention to every season of their life and can really remember how it is and also empathize on that level of remembering, like, being there, if that makes sense. I'm very big on not forgetting where I came from, not forgetting how it felt to be 7 years old or 8 years old or 13 or 19. I never want to forget these experiences. And also, I just see things differently, and it's quite obvious most of the time that I see things differently, but I'm a very wise woman. I also love food and I also love fashion, but I was not posting about these things. This is not what I was posting about. You seen me going to the Pride Parade, you seen me going to Morgan State for parties, you seen me, or for, like, my events for my best friend, you seen me going out to like a bar for my brother because he's a DJ. Like, you see me doing certain things, but at my core, these were not things that I enjoyed. Like, these are not the things that got me up every day. It was also summer and getting nicer outside, so, like, these were the events that were presented in front of me at the time, and, like, I wanted to just be outside more and explore more, whatever the case may be. So yeah, like, I did kind of enjoy them, but, like, these are not what get me up. Like, this is not what I want to share. This is not what I want to build. Like, I want to start conversations. I want to start conversations. I want to be controversial. I want to help people. I want to hear you talk. I want you to hear me talk. I want to give messages, and it just wasn't what I was doing. And, like, the thing that I think really, 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 one day I was feeling like complete and utter shit. I felt like I woke up and I felt like I looked like a fucking ogre. Like, just a big blob of what the fuck, right? But I'm on social media posting like, I'm the prettiest, I'm the baddest, da 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 da. And that's been a thing for me for a long time. Like, I remember this one boy I went to high school with, he would be on my spam, and on my spam I'd be oversharing about, like, how I feel so ugly and insecure, whatever the case may be. And he's like, why are you insecure? You're pretty. Or how, like, why do you feel these things? Like, you're pretty. Like, sir, a bad bitch can't think she's not a bad bitch just because you think I'm a bad bitch. But the point is that I would be on my spam saying these one things, but I'll be on my main page like, oh, my hair is so pretty today, knowing I was just in the mirror nitpicking my hair. But I'm on social media trying to portray this vibe that I'm the most confident when I'm literally talking about the one thing that I feel like is stopping me from achieving being the most beautiful bitch in the world. Or thinking I'm the most beautiful person in the world. So it felt very fake in that aspect too, of like, I'm waking up and I want to kill myself, but I'm on here posting like, life is good. No, I actually want to die today. Which is insane. It's insane. Because what? And I guess fake it till you make it, but I can't do many things for fake for long. I might be able to thug it out for a couple months, a week, whatever, but I cannot fake it for long. And that was another thing I felt like I just wasn't being real. I wasn't being the genuine, authentic me. And recently, I realized that I do it for validation. Yeah, we got a new, we came up, fuck. We had a realization. That's what the class were, a realization. I didn't know, again, you hear these things like, oh, people do shit for validation. Like, I've heard these things, obviously, I've heard these words before, but I never really figured out how they apply to me and what I got going on or whatever the case may be. And then I realized I'm planning something for my 22nd birthday, and a thought popped in my head, in the back of my head, that usually pops up when I do stuff, but I kind of pay it no mind. See, the real enlightenment comes when you start paying attention to those thoughts that you just let come and go, and you pay them no mind. And it was like me planning the trip, and I was like, oh, well, I want the B&B to look this way because I want to be able to post on social media. Like, yeah, I'm here for a month and and for it to look right. Pause. This happens to me a lot. Oh, I wanted this outfit to look this certain way because when I post it, I want people to, like, have this idea. Oh, when I post it, I want it to go viral. Oh, when I post it, I want people to think this. Oh, when I post it, I want people to think that. I want people to say this, or they're going to find me attractive, whatever. And for a while, I'd let these thoughts come and go because it's like, oh, this is just how I think. But, like, pause. No, there's something in there. Why do you give a fuck? Are they spending the money? Are they going to be on the trip with you? Are they even going to communicate with you? These niggas are just watching you. You want people to perceive you a certain way. You want people to have these certain thoughts about you. They're just watching you. They don't even comment. They don't even engage. Let's start there. You're literally allowing views just views. Like, just views, though. Not even like you get comments, whatever the case may be. You're allowing views to dictate where you go, how you go, what you do, what you wear, how it might seem, how the vibe might be. Because what? And this is a lot for me, and I always say, like, it took a while for me to realize that I'm comparing myself to losers, but I am. Not saying everybody on social media is a loser, right? But I often compare myself to the aesthetic girls, the aesthetic boys, to the aesthetic that people might like, because I clearly have no aesthetic. I have no aesthetic, okay? I'm me, I'm fly as shit. Some days I might be chic as shit, some days I might be lazy as shit. I have stained sweatpants on today. It is what it is. I didn't get out of bed today. It is what it is. But I don't remember what I was saying. That sucks. See, we keeping it real, we keeping it raw. On to the next. I can't remember what the wraparound for that was. God damn it, can't get my notes open. So, oh yeah, basically I was just saying that I'm realizing that I am not doing it for me. And these are one of those things that I have to add to the list, that when I think these things, I am going to have to put some extra thought behind it, and I'm going to have to put some extra thought behind reversing it. Do it for, like, I need to do it for me. Cause like, it's hard because I'm doing it for me, but sorry, I just broke my nail off. I'm doing it for me, but also I'm doing it for them, like, at the same time, which is, again, difficult. But that's what I'm saying. It's a difficult topic to think about, and I don't fully have it thought about. It's something that just popped up, but it's like, regardless of anything, no one else's opinions need to be, nothing else needs to be in here but what I want. I need to be doing it simply only just for me. Like, and I think that once I narrow all of that down, I think that the content and the things that I can create, aside from content, the literal physical things that I can create, the moods and the people that I can affect and touch, is going to be endless and is going to be beautiful. but I just have to conquer me. And I have to conquer not needing anyone else's anything. It's just me. How did I come to this realization? It was basically me trying to plan that trip and realizing that I am planning the trip, but I'm also like letting there be another opinion in it. Like there's another vote here. Basically, is how it was for me. I was realizing that I had another vote and nobody else was in this fucking room and nobody else is breaking their fucking back at work to pay for this trip. So, sorry, I'm not editing this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I don't care. See? I don't care how I'm being perceived. Fuck it. So, will I be getting back on social media? I have been avoiding this thought for 3 months since I deleted it. Because prior to disabling these pages, my main TikTok and my main Instagram, prior to deleting them or disabling them, I was like, I think I want to start over. I don't think I ever want to come back on these again. Like, even just when I was posting content, I'm like, I just think I want to start over. There's so many people from my childhood. I've had the same Instagram since 2011. Whenever I was allowed to get Instagram, it's the same exact Instagram. So I'm just following the same people from my hood, from my city that are like now criminals and like seeing guns, and we're seeing like wannabes or seeing crazy shit, I'm not gonna lie. And just people seeing me a certain way of who I used to be, and like just feeling like I can't get out of that box of who I used to be on that specific page. And TikTok, TikTok really can humble you. That shit did humble me. I had got a little bit of clout on there at one point in time because of who I was around. After that, I ain't never get nothing else on that app. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie. Never got nothing else on that particular page. So with TikTok, I'm just hoping that if I start over and be consistent, then one day I'll get some clout on there too. But I ain't really stressing about TikTok, okay? They got their own shit going on, and I refuse to post 30 fucking videos a day. Wrong bitch. Right idea, wrong bitch. Okay. So, am I getting back on social media? I am going to get back on Instagram, and I am going to get back on TikTok. I'm not too enthusiastic about it right now. My plan is to do it for Valentine's Day, to hopefully cook up some content for Valentine's Day. But honestly, I'm really satisfied with just posting on this YouTube page for as long as I can. So we'll see when I decide to get back on. Right now, I want to get back on for Valentine's Day. Maybe I won't. It's my life. Free will. Right? Will I be happy when I get back on these pages? Right? Facts. No, facts. Phenomenal question. Facts. I don't know. I don't know. And I think that I won't. I think that it depends on what's going on inside, honestly. And that's the only way I'll ever conquer social media, is if I conquer what's going on inside. So, with that being said, stick along on this journey with me, and we'll see if I'll be happy when I get back on there. Because my plan is to have a whole, like, content breakdown, actually sit down and plan some shit. I remember this boy that I follow on my main Instagram, I cannot remember his ad for nothing. I know his name was Kyle or something. He had posted a post, and it said, failing to plan is your plan to fail. And that has stuck with me since he posted it probably like a year ago. So I want to have a plan before I get back on there. I want to have my pillars. I want to know what I want, and I want it to be the actual core of my content. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe I won't be happy. Maybe I'm meant to live a digital nomad-ass life, okay, and figure out how to live my life and how to make money and build community without content or without Instagram. We'll see. Stick along on this journey with me, sisters. I'll talk to y'all next time. Goodbye.